But, oh wow, that's nice. How's everyone doing? I'm gonna go without a mask also. I can post lots of pictures later on, it'll be good. Dan, I wanna thank you so much. True leader, stepping up. I mean, lawyer, but just amazing human and putting himself out there, and that's what true leadership looks like. So big round of applause for Dan. I'm really humbled to be here. It's awesome. Just some context. I'm really nobody, but I think Dan wanted me to share some things based on my background and then what we're doing here in San Diego. I come from nothing. I come from less than nothing. Small town, Northern California, mom and brother, trailer, woods. Worked since I was 13 years old. Yeah, there's the trailer guy back there, baby. We stick together. I've done every job. I've been an electrician, framer. I've cleaned hotel rooms, toilets, landscaped. I've done it all. Washed dishes. I've been hungry before. I was telling Joey earlier. I used to, when I washed dishes, I would take the leftovers off other people's plates and put them in a to-go box, and I'd take it home and I'd eat it. I had absolutely no shame. Shit was good. But that's what it's like when you're hungry. That's what it's like to be hungry. You don't have shame in things like that. You just do it because you're hungry. And when I think about that, you know, I am here today with these two hands and the support of my community and the support of my family, my brother and my mom being behind me, and built something. Multiple restaurants, own several restaurants here in town, real estate, other businesses, manufacture things. And it's incredible to look back at that and feel that sense of accomplishment and love that hard work that goes into that, and sit and preach and go and speak at colleges and tell them all, hey, work hard, work your ass off, work harder than the person next to you, build something for yourself. To go through all of that, to have it completely taken away is tough to swallow. So I'm here today to speak on behalf of the over 120 plus employees that we've had to lay off and furlough because of this thing. And it hurts. When Dave talks about that, it really hurts, especially at this time. Hardest thing I've ever had to be a part of. Hardest thing I've had to watch other people be a part of. It's not great. And these are mandated by our state and in our county. And the support that comes from that level down to this level is through and through. And it's wrong. So I want there to be three things that you take away from this, okay, today. All right, why we're here. Number one is we're gonna talk about unity. Number two, we're gonna talk about perspective. And number three, we're gonna talk about failure. Fear of failure, fear of the unknown, how those things can play into our daily lives. The first thing, we've gotta move away from the narrative of us versus them, left versus right. We've gotta do a better job of unifying our fronts, because there's a political wedge being driven in between us, and it's causing these types of things to happen, okay? When did disagreeing with somebody become an absolute dead-end stop fight? When did disagreeing with someone just stop the conversation? Disagreeing is healthy, because that's how we solve problems. That's how we work together to move past things. We've gone away from that. Every person here is incredibly special. Every single person here is incredibly special. Every good thing that's happened to you in your life, every bad thing that's happened to you in your life makes you incredibly special. Okay? Every walk of life in your shoes lead to the decisions that you make. And it's what makes all of us so unique and so special. Those differences that we come across and see get forgotten on social media and posts and things that we watch really quickly. We have to be more patient, and we have to start encouraging conversation, and we can't just drive a wedge in it and get frustrated anymore, because it's creating this battle, and we're getting stuck in the middle of it. So we, the people, have to do a better job of that. We live in a fast-paced world now. Everything's not as it seems, okay? Take a step back, gather your thoughts, have good, productive conversations with people. That's how you'll educate people. That's how you'll get people to start to understand where you're coming from, okay? That is where perspective becomes so powerful. If we can sit down and have a conversation with someone, let them see another side of the coin, maybe now people can start to think about how maybe that isn't the right thing to do. Maybe we don't need to call on that business owner for fighting to save their life and keep food on the table for their family. Fear lies within all of us, okay? How we react to that fear is what will separate us, okay? It'll make us go from being average to exceptional if we can learn how to handle fear the right way, okay? Fear of the unknown will keep you in a box physically, and fear of the unknown will keep you in a box mentally. Fear of failure will stop you from fighting for your dreams. It will stop you from going for it. It will stop you from taking a chance, which is what this great country is built on. Our kids are watching us right now, okay? We cannot fall or succumb to this fear and this pressure because we have people watching us, and we've got to show them exactly how to do it, what it's going to take. We have a major issue on our hands right now. We have very poor leadership navigating us through a very complicated situation. Our leaders are making one-size-fits-all decisions that are dangerous for us. We did it in March, and we're doing it again right now. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting a different result. Someone pretty smart said that once. Our leadership is focused on one issue instead of the many issues that are plaguing our entire state, country, city, right in front of their eyes. And that's a problem. As a community person, I'm seeing firsthand what's happening. As a board member for Big Brothers and Big Sisters of San Diego, I'm watching what's happening with single-family residents with kids with too much time on their hands. If they even have a laptop, and mom goes to work or dad goes to work, kids home, if they even have a laptop, are those kids going and doing their Zoom school? No. They're disappearing. Go talk to San Diego Unified School District and find out what's happening to kids right now. If they have Wi-Fi, are they going to do the work? Go talk to Make-A-Wish. Ask them how they're doing in their charity. Or Jim Floros at San Diego Food Bank, the YWCA, spousal abuse. Boys to Men, inner city kids that have no mentor in their life. Ask them what's happening to those kids in their organization. Many of them have disappeared. Voices for Children, Meals on Wheels, teen suicide, the Matt Silverman Foundation. Ask them how their numbers are. Human sex trafficking, ourrescue.org. What's happening in our city is disgusting. Drug abuse, alcohol abuse, child abuse, depression. In just our small little baby company, in my little dojo, suicide, drug overdose, DUI, fatal accident. I could go on and on and on. Our working class is getting crushed right now. Small business owners are being forced to sit and watch with their hands tied behind their backs. My concern is that this country's leadership is focused on division instead of unity. Okay, and that scares me. And it should scare you too. My concern is that we have leadership that lacks perspective. I don't know that our leadership knows what it's like to be hungry. I don't know if they know what it's like to build something with your own two hands. That scares me. My concern is that fear is being used to control the masses. If you see actors and famous people pushing you on who they should vote, that should concern you. They're appealing to sheep. That is dangerous. That should scare you. But here's the good news, is that it's up to us, right? Us, we are the power. We the people, as they say. So what is the real call to action, right? It's education, it's conversation, it's remembering this moment. It's you can't forget this moment right now. This is probably the hardest day that we've had in a long time in our business. We're coming here just like laughing at ourselves, like we suck right now at life. We suck. Hardest day ever, but we're here because we're going to keep taking steps forward one day at a time, 1 inch at a time. So the call to action is to support your communities. Go support your small businesses in your neighborhood. Go buy gift cards, get some food, try and buy a toy from the local small boutique. That's the small step that we can take, and then inch by inch by inch by inch, educate, talk, discuss, okay? Thank you all so much for having me out. Dan, thank you so much.